Students, role of biodiversity. Biodiversity gives certain amount of the products which are beneficial to the human beings. This entire the role of biodiversity is discussed under three types of the arguments. In this first one is narrowly utilitarian arguments. Okay, in this human beings derive economic benefits from the nature. Nature means biodiversity. That means different species of the living organisms, different species of the plants and the microorganisms. Okay, these species individuals present in the nature give certain amount of the beneficial substances or the products to the human beings. Biodiversity is a reservoir. Biodiversity is a reservoir of resources, food available from biodiversity, firewood, fiber, construction material, industrial products, tannins. Tannins are the organic substances, chemical substances derived from the plants. Next, lubricants, dyes. Dyes are the coloring agents also obtained from the plants. Resins, perfumes, rubber, latex. These are all the products are obtained from the derived from the biodiversity, from the plants. Okay, and these are biodiversity is acting as a reservoir for these sources. Next, medicinal products. Medicinal products also obtained from the some amount of the plants. In this, anti-cancer drug used to treat the cancer. Anti-cancer drug, that is vinblastine. Vinblastine is the drug used as an anti-cancer drug from the Vinca rosea plant. Okay, next, digitaline is the another one of the drug, medicinal drug. Okay, and it is obtained from the foxglove plant. Okay, scientific name is Digitalis purpurea. Digitalis purpurea or the foxglove plant, it is the normal name. And it gives one of the medicinal drug, that is digitaline, used to treat cardiac problems. These two are very important, students. Anti-cancer drug vinblastine from Vinca rosea plant. Okay, next, which one used in cardiac problems? Used to treat cardiac. Cardiac means heart, circulatory problems, heart problems. Digitaline from the foxglove plant, scientific name is Digitalis purpurea. Okay, these are all amount of the medicinal drugs and another resources are available from the biodiversity. These are obtained from the diverse living organisms. Next, second one is a broadly utilitarian argument. Biodiversity plays major role in many ecosystems. Okay, biodiversity present in the ecosystem. That means most amount of the species individuals, living organisms present in one of the particular area. There is a communication with each other and also with the surrounding environment, that is called ecosystem. Ecosystem, it is a particular area with living organisms. There is interaction with each other, communicate with each other. Okay, response, there is a response between them and also with the environment. That is called ecosystem. Ecosystem with biodiversity. Biodiversity plays major role in many ecosystems that nature provides, for which we cannot fix it price. Okay, there is no, we cannot fix its price for the nature, for the biodiversity. For example, Amazon produces 20% of total oxygen in Earth's atmosphere. Okay, amount of the oxygen in Earth, on the Earth atmosphere In this, 20% of the oxygen is produced from the Amazon rainforest. Next, Amazon rainforest produce 20% of the oxygen in total amount of the oxygen present on earth surface. Next, pollination. Pollination means the pollen grains. Pollen grains, transferring of the pollen grains by the living organisms from the anther to the stigma of the flower. Okay, transferring of the pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the flower. It is necessary for the production of the offspring or the next generation. Pollination is by pollinating agents which are act as some amount of the agents or the animals act as a pollinating agents in process of the pollination. These are bees, birds, bats, okay, extra. Without pollination, plant do not produce fruits and the seeds. Next, these are benefits which cannot be measured in terms of money. It is entire the process. Amazon rainforest produce 20% of the oxygen. These are the animals which are useful in helps in pollination between the flowers in the plants. It is not measured, entire the process is not measured in terms of the money. This is a role of biodiversity. Next, ethical argument. Every species has its own intrinsic value. Okay, it is not compared with another. Next, only when it is of an economic value to us, okay, it is our moral duty to care for the well-being of all species. Which one is the moral value? To conserve the biodiversity, to protect the biodiversity. Okay, that is the moral duty to care for well-being of the all species.